Rise up them likes, man. Rise up them likes immediately. With Calafury bagging solely, right?
Against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
I went live, smash the like button. Arsenal just turned Bayern Munich into a pack. Arsenal 3, Bayern Munich 1. In the same vein that we battered Spurs, we've dealt with the business against Bayern Munich. I hear what you lot are saying. You lot that beat Barcelona. Sunday getting put on a t-shirt. We're therefore winning a major. It's happening. It's happening. And we did it with injuries. We did it without our captain. I'm going to highlight. We did it without Gyökeres. You know what? We're doing it. Shout out to my players. It's as simple as that. Shout out to my players. You know what? Going into the game, it is a top of the table clash between Arsenal and Bayern Munich. Both teams are excelling in the Champions League, doing well domestically. Going into this game, Bayern Munich, 18 games, I believe, 17 wins, 1 draw. And obviously, you know, that speaks volumes. Company and Bayern Munich are a great team. Tactically, it was a great kind of spectacle, I think. It was one where it was kind of cagey and then exploding in life. I have to rate my boys because we went for it. And Arsenal fans, it's not me saying we're the biggest and baddest, because we ain't won what we need to win. It's about winning now. We're a good team and things like that. We can, quote unquote, we can compete with any team. It's as simple as that. Great tactics, great players, everybody fighting and standing up to be counted. Obviously, it was lovely to score from a set piece. I told you lot in the build-up. Prior to this game, they conceded 4 goals from set pieces. So, you know, we had to exploit that. Shout out to Tim Beasy. I'm not going to lie, Miles Lewis-Skelly, my guy, but tough day at the office. Obviously, that card, what's his name, Lard or whatever, quality young player for Bayern Munich. That's what a team like Bayern Munich can do. They can. We knew we weren't keeping a clean sheet. Did anybody see Harry Kane, by the way? We knew we weren't keeping a clean sheet. 3 moves, and they went and bagged. But I think we were competitive. First off, we had some chances, as did Bayern. You know, there was a chance, I can't remember his name, like Stavlovic or whatever. He dragged the effort wide. We also had chances. It's a bit different. But I felt similar to Spurs. I felt in the second half, obviously the dynamics were different, but similar to Spurs, I think we was on it in the second half. We smelt blood. And whatever the players said, whatever Mikel Arteta said, they came out hungry. If I was hypercritical, when you're playing at this level, you can't give goals away, and you can't present moments like that to Bayern Munich, which they obviously scored. On another day, maybe, just maybe, it wasn't poor finishing, but we had a number of chances. Saka could have bagged. Rice had a couple. It felt like Marino, there was a flurry in that game. It felt like he had 2-3 chances on the spin and couldn't convert. But I have to give credit to my boys. And don't listen. Big up Noni Madueke. All you petition pussios that were signing and doing all of that stuff, I hope you didn't celebrate. It's as simple as that. What a time to get your first goal. Big up yourself, Noni Madueke. Side note, it's that age-old thing. Arsenal fans, couple players are coming back from injury. We've lost Trossard, who is one of our most informed players. Rest up, Trossard. You know, we can't wait for your return. But shout out Noni Madueke. And I told you a lot about Martinelli. Whatever you've been saying about my guy, well, so far removed from that season where he got 14, 15 goals. But one thing that stayed consistent, big game specialist. You name every big game we've had, he's probably scored against them. Martinelli in open space, cash money. Shout out to Eze as well, making the difference with that assist. Neuer, don't be a hero. Heroes don't live long, because a couple times you were rushing off your line and we were not punishing you. You came off your line, you did silly stuff. Bit of poetic justice as well, because we know how it feels to lose against Bayern Munich. We all follow them on social media and saw their nonsense. But credit to my boys. Credit to everybody involved. Calafury off the bench, mustard. Noni technically off the bench as well, mustard. Everybody. Because it's about the team. Mosquera stood up tall. And it was a fantastic spectacle. Obviously, we kept Harry Kane quiet. He didn't do nothing. He didn't ask any questions. But, you know, Kane is I think some football fans misprofile Kane. He is a cerebral assassin as a number 9, in many ways a traditional number 9, but he loves to drop into midfield and get involved. And with Musiala being injured for Bayern Munich, companies actually tweak things. I love to see Saliba had a great game, especially in the first half, but Mosquera and Saliba, they're just following Kane wherever he goes. Obviously, that opens up space and whatnot. At least say you ain't playing against Sao Paulo and all them man there again, you know. Can't talk to me. North London derby dealt with, Bayern dealt with. Do what you need to do on the weekend, man. But we're cold at football. Like, we're sick at football, man. Like, what more can I say? You know, we rose to the occasion. There's no shame in losing to Bayern or even a draw. But we rose to the occasion and we got the 3 points. And you see all you lot that were telling me, oh, we need to rest players and throw this away. Shut up, man. We're trying to build momentum. This is Bayern Munich, one of the most best still one of the best teams in Europe at the moment, one of the most informed teams at the moment. We ain't got time for that. So we stood up too. You lot rest up, same against Chelsea. It's as simple as that, man. You know, against Bayern, I think we could have scored more. We could have not conceded the goal we did. I think we deserved it. I think it was an even game. I think they had, you know, I wouldn't say they put us under pressure, but they had 1-2 opportunities. We're giving it as good as we can. And once again, we can compete with everyone. Now, we need to accept that we're here and we need to get over that line with silverware, man. You don't know how I feel. I'd rather the champs than the Prem off the bat. I think it's probably more realistic we win the Prem. I actually think psychologically, because of the last 3 years, getting so close, but so far, I think there'll be more mental damage if they don't win the Prem kind of thing. But all our trophy hopes are still alive. We're dealing with the business. We're not making excuses about injuries and all that kind of jazz. We're doing what needs to be done. Bro, you lot made me proud today, man. You lot made me proud today. But this, I shouldn't, to get to the next level, I shouldn't be able to count on one hand. Like, this needs to be the minimum. We should be mashing up these guys. Bring on anyone. I want all the smoke this season. I want everything. I want everything. For years, we've had to sit down and take a lot. They've said a lot about my team and my gaffer and all these kind of craps. So for every time that we went to bed crying, I need a trophy. It's a crime. Arsenal Football Club. It's not even, obviously it's a crime to everyone. It's a crime to the fans and everyone. Arsenal players, not that you lot watch my content. It is a crime to yourselves if you lot in May 2026, because of what you've displayed from August to now and years. It is a bloody shame, and you've done yourself a disservice if you do not win silverware, because you lot are bloody good. We've got no divine right to win trophies and do all of that, but you have a sniff. And again, whether it's squad players, whether it's regulars, we're just dealing with the business. Nobody's hiding. We're doing what needs to be done. I was a bit nervous in the game, I'm not going to lie. I did feel and I did want Calafiori on sooner, but the gaffer done things at the right time. Not because Mosquera, I do think Miles Lewis-Skelly struggled, but for the goal, both of them are ball watching. No one's really governing that situation, which you might have got with, you definitely would have got with Magalhaes, potentially with Hincapié as well, but like, we're cold at football, man. We're cold at football, man. We're cold at football. I don't want to jump the gun. I should have even started this late. I should have went and bought some Hennessy, but it is where it is, man. Big up the Aussies. I'm guessing this starts earlier than 11:30. I don't know, man. It was scheduled for 11. Hit the likes on your way in, people. Big up you lot that was here, man. Big up you lot that was here early, man. You know I was doing TalkSport duty. BG, Timber needs a rest. You don't need rest, man. You sleep when you're dead. Forget that. Forget that. I don't know who scheduled a watch along. It clearly says at the title, match reaction, Kyle, man. I hear it. I missed you lot too, man. DG is doing really well right now on TalkSport. Appreciate you. It's nice to finally be on TalkSport, yeah. Obviously, Liverpool pack, Spurs pack. Oh, hey, Spurs. I got to watch all of them. Yeah, it was obviously lovely, yeah. But I've never actually been side by side with a fellow Arsenal fan. So it's lovely to see how everything played out for our club and the Pagans, and for James to be there as well. My team, man. A's up to be threes up, corner boys in the building. If it wasn't done by Noni, then it was definitely done by Nelly. How many times, man? We're cold at football. We're cold, man. Happy belated birthday as well, Calm. Appreciate you. I'm not at the Emirates. It's always funny, yeah. People always, when I'm not here, you always say he's at the Emirates. He's at the Emirates. He's at the Emirates. Where's boy starting to believe the quad is possible? Tranquillo. Everybody tranquillo, man. It's a good night. We just need to keep moving. And it is what it is. BG, I was here on time, man. I was here on time. There is so much to discuss. What do you guys want to discuss? Get all of your thoughts in. Man of the match, Declan Rice. Bro, Declan, I've done you dirty. I'm so used to it. I'm so used to the performances that I didn't even, I forgot about you. Declan Rice, Declan twice, Declan Beckham, world class. Absolutely world class. Can do everything. The 8 stuff, the 6 stuff. He was doing everything today. He was regulating and protecting. He was driving with the ball. Second half, as I said, the whole team rose to the occasion, and I think Declan Rice did that. Obviously, he got the captain banned for a sec, and then he started to move mad. One thing, Declan Rice's best trait, forget your technical abilities, psychologically, bro, that guy will put the team on his back, man. That is a man that if you get into a fight in a nightclub, he's with you. He's with you. If it is what it is. Declan Rice, everyone. Declan Rice, and I'm happy to see Odegaard and Noni and all these guys back. The worst thing today, obviously, it's another game. We picked up a knock. Trossard, we hope for the best. We prepare for the worst. On one hand, you know, Trossard's in good form. He plays well against Bayern. I'm sure he wanted to stay on the pitch. You know, he wouldn't have come off if it wasn't anything serious. Now, obviously, I hope that it's a precaution. I hope that it's a lot more positive than expected. But, boy, I think Saka did all right today. He should have bagged. Not your best game, but not your worst. Eze, agilical moments. Everyone, and that's what we need. Eze, Emirates, done what he needed to do. All of you, rest up. When we lose, I don't want no one to be fed. When we win, these got lead pure anything they want. Food, anything. Junk food, anything. Arteta, let them have it. Get the Henny. Come in tomorrow for your recovery session, and attention turns to Chelsea and Brentford a week on Wednesday where Brentford's concerned. Where's Marcel? Brother, boy, because obviously at Talksport you can see everything in it, and my focus is obviously on Arsenal. Spurs did okay for the beginning, then they split themselves, you know, shoddy defending, but the Liverpool game, I was like, raw. And it's weird because there was a point, yeah, where in all the English teams that played today, there was a weird point where there was 10 minutes at 1-1 in all these games. There was a 10-minute interval like between the goals scored. But yeah, Liverpool, boy, I don't know, man. I don't know. The Battle of the Baldies, onslaught came unstuck. Don't know what Van Dijk is doing there. Horrible scenes. Hey, Romero going outside as well. Hey, I love this game of football, you know. All I'm going to say is to the world, not Arsenal fans, pray we don't win the Prem and all the champs or any of these things. Pray we don't get silverware, because me, I'm a villain now. I want all the smoke. I want all the up saying what they want to say. Let's have it now. Let's have it. If you're not doing this Arsenal thing, I want it all. Yes, man. Where my scarf, man? Where my scarf, man? I never feel like this. Imagine we did, bro. May can't come soon enough, but game by game, take time. We keep moving. We keep trying. All those things. Road to 100K. Come on, likes and subscribe on entry. Appreciate you. A's up to me, freeze up, corner boys in the building. See, I'll see you every step of the way. But I will see you in May. If you don't live in England, make sure you got your tickets ready. Make sure you got your accommodation sorted. If you live in England, make sure you've got that day off, because we're having a party and it's probably gonna be bigger than Notting Hill. I can't lie. I can't sell this enough. Like, we're the culture club. You know what time it is yet. And you know what's so shameless, yeah? People that don't even support Arsenal, people that pray on our downfall, I bet you they're gonna reach that carnival that we have in May. It's cool though, man. It's cool though. Munich pack. And I said I wanted revenge. Obviously, they've beat us 10-2. The head-to-heads, they've mashed us up. 2023-24, we equipped ourselves. When we played them in the quarterfinals. But I do think away from home, we got stage fright. At home, we obviously messed about. Today, the contexts are different, but there was a level of maturity. Even me, I'm happy about today. Don't get it twisted. It's business as usual tomorrow. It is the league phase. You can't take too much stock in that. It's very different in May, where you got 2 must-win games in a week. You are must-win in the Prem, a must-win in the champs. The dynamics are different, but today we're dealing with what we need to deal with. And for me, we've known this for a couple of years now. We can compete. And to see how we played against Bayern a couple of years ago to now, in increased maturity, increased inevitability. Doesn't matter if you're a squad or rotation option or a first name on the team sheet. Can't ask more from my boys. And that's what we need. Reacted to the setback of equalizing, because there's been times, not really during this period, we've played well, conceded, or an equalizer's gone in, heads have dropped. Never saw that. We're a good team. We're one of the most competitive sides in Europe. Nice about stocking up that silverware and shutting people up, because we are a good team. We're a good team. We have good nights. Stick this where the Real Madrid 2 games are and many others. We're a good team with a good manager. I keep saying this. Now it's about becoming a great team with a great manager. And the only way to do that, because of everything we've done, is winning silverware. I don't want to hear about rebuild and process and all of that. From what we did from 2019 to this point, well, the last 3 years, that was it. That was us getting back, being competitive. Now it's about going down in folklore. Look how these players play collectively and individually. Look how the gaffer is maneuvering. And obviously the majority of the players, worst players are in Arsenal folklore because they've won FA Cups and done things. I look around these boys, I see how much they want it. We can talk about the technical ability and tactics and all of that stuff. I can't praise them enough, and that's prevalence. But you've got to want it. And I do think us football fans, mainly because we're not exposed to it and we ain't played in a professional game, psychologically, you have to be down for it. These are the games that you obviously wanted to, beyond the obvious, you wanted to be a footballer. You wanted to play Champions League under the lights. Great game against a great European giant, which they are. They are. Let's get some silverware now, man. Let's get some silver. Obviously, we ain't kept the clean sheet in a minute, but it's cool, man. It's cool. And it's so nice Harry Kane didn't bag. It's so nice. I watched all week. Any publication that would have him, they dragged him out. He's doing all of that, them interviews. Bayern Munich on social media, doing the most. People are hating, like, oh, you know, Bayern are going to deal with you. And I know when we conceded that equalizer. I know heads dropped when we scored. I know when we conceded that equalizer there. The people that don't like us, they were scheming. They thought, yeah, we're in the mud. We're in the money now. We're in the money. Nah. It's our time, man. Armpits in May. Corner boys in the building. Has anybody seen Marcel? No. I swear they lost like 9 games in 12 or something. Dang. Wouldn't let that happen to me, though. We're winning the quad. Tranquillo, man. Tranquillo. Big up, DG. Hold that, Kane. Where's Marcel at with that shitter pool performance? Bear of you on to Marcel in the chat. Hey, on him. They said we'd never. Talk to me about Bayern Munich. And, bro, like I said, you're not playing Sao Paulo and Stuttgart and all these kind of teams. This is England, mate. You know what I mean? This is England, mate. We're a fucking good team. We're actually mustard. Just fucking mustard, bro. I need silverware, man, because it's actually really, we are closer to achieving that than going the other way. James and yourself are a good duo on TalkSport. Big up. Yeah, man. Me and Jay, it's a crime that we don't do more content, man. James is gone. It's like Sol Campbell and Tony Adams together, man. Also, top job tonight on TalkSport was getting thrown off with you not getting called, DG. I can't lie. What do you mean? What do you mean not getting called? I appreciate the fact that you lot think I represented well. Put some respect on his name. Wanted Kane last seen somewhere in M5. You know Kane's going to be at the parade, innit? Like, you know, Arsenal is the club Kane loved. Spurs is just a good woman, innit? He don't love him like that. All that, all that stuff. He's one of our own. All that crap. No, that's just the girl he settled with. He wanted to be at Arsenal. 2004, he was at the parade. You don't think Kane's gonna put a Pusheisty mask and be there and probably dye his hair red like Freddie Lomberg? I mean, you know what? That's one thing. For obvious reasons, my mom growing up wouldn't let me do that, innit? And mom, I love you. I know you're watching. I hope you're sleeping. Actually, big up, mumsy. But you never let me do that, man. I really wanted that. Big up, Noni, man. What a time to get your fucking first goal for this football club. Woo! We are just a tough team, strong team. We're just that youth in the year. People don't want it. Bro, I just want to know, are we entertaining enough? Because we can do the set piece FC thing. We can entertain you. We can go gunshot for gunshot. If you want to do the systemic, no space in midfield, inverting and dropping strikers and the nerd stuff, Arteta's got that unlocked. If you dare to open up against us, you know what Martinelli does, innit? Secret weapons off the bench. You see, Calafury as well, that ball into the... Everybody. Can't praise enough. I mean, my money's not that long, but I'd buy you all several drinks, the Arsenal squad. Damn. Yes. Sorry, people. I'm excited. I ran all the way here. There was Arsenal fans on the coach. On the train. It was mad. Yes. Super buying, shut up. Super buying, shut up. Get back on your plane, man. Get back on your plane with your Eurostar, man. Get fuck up out of here, man. This ain't no dibby team. You know, dibby league where man are winning leagues in November and all that, man. Come out of here, man. You think when PSG can't move to us in the league phase? It's a different thing in the quarters and the semis and shit. And we've got to a quarters. We've then got to the semis. The stars are aligning. Arsenal's finally shining. DG45 in Iceland. Sorry, people, man. There's cramp and I'm excited. I can't sit down. The ADHD is in full effect. And I think I'm misprofiled on YouTube. Yeah, I'm smart. Yeah, I'm balanced. Yeah, I'm one of them. Like, I'm probably one of the most knowledgeable on this space out of all our armchair experts. But I personally think I'm misprofiled because above all, I'm just a passion merchant. I'll be so honest. I am just a hooligan. I'm a passion merchant. I'm on jumping up and down and all of this stuff. I love it. I do it Sunday League all the time. I definitely do it for Arsenal. Blood, it's lit. Nearly 4-4 in the champs. Man can't tell me about Martinelli. Some of us never snaked Martinelli in the World. Social Joins even said it in the World Cup year. You think Nelly's going outside? Wait until Gabriel Magalhaes. And again, Gabriel Martinelli, do your thing. Gabriel Magalhaes, you do your thing. There's another Gabriel, and I'm not talking about Heinz. When he's back and he's in full form, and we're in the crunch time of the season, boy. Yeah, man. The boys are hungry. Let them eat, fully expecting at least one trophy, but this squad can achieve the quad. Hey, calm down, man. Calm down, man. We're there for winning a trophy, man. Put my FA Cup in the bag. Put my League Cup in the bag. You know me. I'll do anything for the champ. Not anything. Why for that? But like, I want the Champions League. We got a fucking good chance of winning this Prem. Only we can. In fact, fuck it. Domestically, specifically the Premier League. If we don't win the Premier League, everyone's got to fight in the change rooms. Because it's right there for us. 6-point gap. There's many twists and turns, bumps and bruises, but come on, man. If it don't happen this year, it never is. And I said that last year, and the year before, and the year before that. And I'll say that next year if it goes like that. But get the point. Arsenal to the world. Big up Noni, bro. Put respect on his name. But this is what I mean. I'm not saying anything, but this is what's fickle about football. They diss you, then they love you, then they hate you again. So yeah, we did what we needed to do. Large up the chair every time, man. Keep proving me wrong, Martinelli. Come on. Try to tell man about Martinelli. They didn't want to listen. That's my Brazilian. You think Jurgen Klopp, and big up, in honor of Liverpool, it's only right that we talk about not the man that replaced Jurgen Klopp, but Jurgen Klopp. I'm just an armchair expert. Jurgen Klopp has won Prems and champs and is a legendary figure both in the Premier League, in Germany, and also at Liverpool Football Club. He's up there. I'm just a mere mortal in it. Well, he's a mortal as well. You get it. He's human and all of that stuff, but I'm just a normal guy. If he can call Martinelli the talent of the century, who am I to rebuttal that? Who am I? He said it. Oh, man. I love this, man. I love this. Winning the Prem and the champs, rival fans will be spiraling. I'm having a kid if we do, but I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm going to, 9 months from the day we lift that trophy, there's little DG in the world. That's the only thing I know how to do. Champions League, 5 games. 14-1, Premier League 24-6. We're starting to look scary. Players coming back from injury. Who is the best team in Europe? Come on. The best team in Europe is PSG, in my opinion, because they won the Champions League. In terms of current form, it's us, Bayern Munich or Inter, Arsenal. Bro, Elise is a bad boy, but when the lights are on, you're not on nothing. Upamecano's shit, man. He's shit, man. He should have got a yellow card as well. He's shit, man. They can never convince me he's good, bro. He's meaty. Elise, a great player. I rate him highly, but there's Bundesliga attacks. What a result. Looking very powerful. You're right. After watching that, I agree. We're definitely winning the Prem and a cup minimum this year. Listen, put my Prem in the bag. February is the first opportunity of some silverware. Arteta, I can't lie to you. They're not all these fans that want to focus on other trophies and that. We're going for it all. We have to go for it all. We're starving. We're hungry. When you're hungry, you don't care if it's a cheese sandwich or something from Hacky Sands. You want to eat. Let's eat. From the young player, hey, company, you're lucky because you think that Carl guy is good. He is. He's gonna be a star. Like he's gonna be world class. But we gave Dalman the day off. Like Dalman, go play with the little youths in Bournemouth. It's calm, man. It's calm. We'll get into play ratings in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. Tough day at the office for Miles Lewis Skelly still, but it's cool, man. It's cool. No joke, though, lads. I was pretty disappointed we conceded the goal, but I knew we were never conceding to Kane directly. Big fraudster, this Kane, brother. Nah, lie that. Kane not a fraud, man. Kane not a fraud. We can't be disrespectful to ex-Haaland talents. The man said, in a spliff, Bayern Munich. Better. In fact, players, Mikel Arteta, fans abroad, fans at the stadium, everyone connected to Arsenal. Big up yourself. Don Berta. In fact, even big up the Cronkies. Don Berta. Because it all comes back to you, Where have you been, Berta? What's going on, Berta? Because this is the second game. Maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't see the camera pan to Berta at any point against Bayern, and I never saw that against Spurs. Where are you, Berta? I'm starting to miss you. Get back in the stadium, man. Kane played, I don't know, man. Wallahi, if we haven't won the league in May, brother, wallahi, we're cursed. I don't know where we go from that, man. Deluded, I don't want to be negative here unnecessarily. However, I hope Mikel learns that KO phase is totally different and doesn't repeat PSG fast. And this, I kind of alluded to that. It's a different thing. This is why we just need to keep maneuvering. From now, my only focus is getting to the back end of January. From January, let's get to April. Then obviously we all know the talking points. If you keep doing what you're doing, once you get into May, all the hard work, all the blood, sweat, and tears, not just of this year, but in general. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? History is only written by the victors. Winners win and losers explain. And we're not losers, because a loser is someone that doesn't get up with the desire to get better and better. But I'm tired of explaining. Let's just win shit now. To go out there and win 3-1 against Bayern, it is a statement. The only way you can like kind of put a downer on it is the league phase. We moved to PSG in the league phase last year. Different story when it was, you get it. And again, I don't want to be that guy, and you can't go back in time, yeah, but last season was a mistake. I die on that hill, man. Like, of the last, exclude this year, of the last 3 years, last year, for several reasons, mainly back to the transfer market, it's a lost year, bro. Is a lost year, man, because I do think to that PSG game and think, you know, if you had someone that could have come in at the time for part A, you know, then you don't move several pieces, because we're not, when you deep it, we didn't move too many things apart. Like against Spurs, it was a Hincapié thing, left-sided centre half. Today we went with Mascara. I am going to watch the game again, but I think he probably, went with that because Saliba and Mascara maybe I wouldn't say they're slightly more aggressive than Hincapié because South American and that, but maybe they're just better at getting tight to Kane and doing all of that. Credit to Mascara. Credit to everybody. People are just coming in and just doing their job. It's not that we're not missing players, but the level isn't dropping. Mikel Merino, you could have bagged today, you know, like you're one of the best finishers at the club, but look what we're talking about. We're vexed that we conceded against Bayern Munich, one of the biggest clubs in Europe and one of the most informed sides, and all the other things. We're nitpicking as we did against Spurs. But yeah, you got to give Mikel Arteta credit. The man's a very good manager. You just need to show that you're a winning guy now, because that's where we're at. That's the bottom line now, over the line settings. So yeah, man. It's a well-earned result. If you want to speak with such chess in November, we're walking trophies this year. No one wants the excuses, should we not? Last 2 games need to be the standard, not the exception. I agree with that. I'll put my neck on the line. I genuinely think we're winning something in May. Like, when you calm down, I can't tell if it's the Prem, the FA Cup, the Champs, or the League Cup. I definitely think we're winning stuff. I do believe you need to win the Prem or the Champs, a major, you know. I think the players just need any bit of silverware. And I think you can kind of save a bit of face if you just win something. But major business now, that shuts up people. And I'm not even interested in shutting up people excluded to the club. That shuts up a lot of Arsenal fans, because no matter where you can believe in the manager, not believe in the manager, there's a couple of us in that middle ground that are like, all right, cool, Gaffer, you've won. Every year, we know you're a good tactician, good manager, all them good things that we praise you about. But every year we don't get over the line. You do think, do we need to change course? Are you the man before the man? Guy's a good manager. Let's go win stuff now, man. You know, wounds heal, but you never forget the taste of certain tears. And we've done a lot of crying in the last few years. And you know, there's tears of sorrow, which we've done. I want to cry tears of joy. When you deep it, life is ironic, because literally your body needs water and salt to survive. When you cry, especially when you're young, you know, you used to get beats and you're crying and you can taste your tears. What do you taste? Life is a big mind games. That was poetic for me, you know. I'm kind of smart sometimes. But yeah, give Arteta the credit where it's due, man. But yeah, it's November. We need to keep working. We need to be feeling like this, seeing results like this in the business end. And then if we do that, hey, we're laughing, innit? And then to be fair with you, if we do win a Prem, a Champs, if not more, the minute we do that, or even before, Arteta, we need to keep working. I don't want to go out like different contexts, but I don't want to go out like Liverpool. They won the league happy as Larry. It's a shit show. Very different contexts, but that is where we need to go. We need to win the first Premier League or major honours and stuff, whether it's the Champs that we ain't done before or the first Premier League or both, first Premier League of the Emirates era. That's the first thing ticked off. Obviously, winning any bit of silverware along the way as you can. Then I need to see something that I haven't, well, Champs, winning the Champs would be something I ain't seen. Retaining the Prem. Because when you're in that hill, the only way is down, you know. So yeah, man, it is what it is. Timber can rest when we play Wolves. Well, no time for forget that resting. That was a bold sub taking Saka off, sticking Martinelli and Calafiori on to lock off Olise as well. Arteta got his spot on. I wouldn't even say it's brave. I think it's competent. Like, Saka was doing his thing, but like, he was a candidate to come off. Like, And you've got Madueke again. You have obviously Madueke is nowhere near Saka, but we know about his quality. We know we got Martinelli. We know time is ticking. You know the game. We knew at some point in the second half, naturally both teams are going to get tired. There's going to be gaps. Someone might go for it. Someone might not. Even Martinelli's goal, like we've gone from the edge of our box / dealt with a situation and then burst down their end. Credit where due on the night, man. Credit where due on the night. All right, DJ, big up yourself for your kind words on Instagram as well, man. Lovely seeing you here. I can see in people's eyes saying we're the best team in Europe, but inside they don't like it, and it's facts. If you're big in Europe, you're the best. It's true. But I want to be the best in Europe with what we're doing now. I want the best in Europe with the champs because no one can tell me nothing. Like you, and you lot, no one can tell you nothing. As much as I feel the best team doesn't always win the Premier League or the best team doesn't always win the Champions League, it does. They do. I'm sorry, but Calafiori is clear of Skelly. No worries in that. Skelly looked like someone a bit right. Bro, it's a good test for you playing left back. You're playing Elise. I was worried about the space more than anything, if I'm honest. It is what it is, man. DG with a victory over Chelsea, we're winning everything. Tranquillo, man. Big up Hyper. Tranquillo. I don't even... I'm even telling you lot to calm down purely because I need to calm down, but I'm happy about isolated to the 90 minutes, man. If we were playing shit and we got battered, we'd all be effing and blinding and carrying on and doing all of that kind of stuff. So when we win, we're happy, man. We're absolutely happy, mate. So I just wish you know what, yeah. Big up you lot that was watching me on TalkSport. But it's moments like that. I wish we was here, man. I wish we was together for a watch along for the 2 games against Real Madrid. And then obviously today. Big up Tom as well, man. Big up Tom, man. One of the mods. Big up my mods, man. You lot always here. Where is my G? I'm here. Don't worry. 100% watch along on Sunday. Chelsea, I'm here. Not no reaction stream. We're here. This comment killed me, man. BG was obvious. Better be on time. There's much to discuss. So I'm asking, what do you lot want to discuss tomorrow? When we live stream, obviously, I'll get all the interesting talking points and tab police and everything like that. Today's not that in it. It's just raw thoughts at this moment in time. And at this moment in time, we're a fucking good side. And again, I'm gonna say this because I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. It's not me saying Arsenal are the biggest and baddest. I was even arguing on talks, but I was like, bro, Arsenal, like a lot of teams, but I only care about my team. We're not in the finished article yet. There's several gears. I think we're 85% of what we could be. The rest is the attack, man, staying fit, more relationships getting built. There's so many more gears. And if I think like that, I know the gaffer is, I'm not happy with this. But you can't be happy. We always have to chase greatness, the illusion of perfection. The last 2 games, could we have kept a clean sheet? Could we have maybe not conceded those goals? Could we have scored some more goals? Is there certain moments we could have managed better? Probably gassing it, and we did, but 100%. Because reality is we ain't won nothing. And even when we win, I'll be even more critical. Because you cannot be complacent in life and in this league, or you're going to learn that. Why can't it always be? Why can't football always be like this, man? We're just winning and we're happy. Because some of you have been following me for years, and big up you lot, man. Like we've been in the trenches, bro. Come a long way from art. Some of you arguing about Pablo Mari better than Gabriel Magalhaes. I remember. I don't think I'll forget being at the Emirates. I don't know why I'm mentioning this, but I don't think I'll ever forget that Xhaka stuff as well. Like it's long, man. And some of you are shameless talking about bring Emery back over Arteta. Get fuck out of here, that bullshit, man. Big up Emery as well. Anyone that takes over, and this is why I'll always have admiration for David Moyes, Slot, Emery, whoever eventually takes over Pep Guardiola car. That's the first one through the door on a move, get shot in it, and you're replacing some talismanic figures, man. But boy, Hyper having a great evening or early morning, man. Big S. Respect to Noni. His demeanor has changed. And did you see off from the game, he was thanking our Lord? Yeah, he was. And what did I say when we signed Madueke? I said I wouldn't have done it. I said it does have that Chelsea stench. At the time, we only signed Noni. Eze wasn't here yet. Yoko's wasn't here. And to be fair, I wasn't with that. I was telling people calm down, but I could understand it. But at the same time, I've always said I don't think Noni was as bad as some people are making out, even to be like doing that petition stuff. At the end of the day, you only need 3 people to believe, a higher power and 2 people to believe in you, or 4. God believes in you, because why would he wake you up? You need to believe in yourself. That goes for anyone in life, let alone Noni. Because if you don't believe, then the gaffer, the players, they can't believe. The world doesn't have to believe in you. And not just for Noni, for everyone else. The manager's the one that bought you. The manager's the ones that's playing you. And as long as your teammates believe in you, do your thing. Even Rice was out here telling people, calm down. Keep doing your thing, Noni. That's your role. You come on the bench, come off the bench, occasional start. Saka needs to come off, move you around. This is what we need. We need a squad. Eze, keep doing what you're doing. Noni, in fact, Eze, keep doing what you're doing. Up the gears. Saka, up the gears. Noni, up the gears. Yokeres, when you're back, up the gears. Because now I need my attackers. If my attackers do what they need to do, Arteta keeps doing the mad scientist stuff, my defenders keep doing what they're doing and go to greater heights, boy. Pardon me, boy. All of you are tied down to good contracts. You're all, you know, some of you are teens, but the majority of you in that mid-20 range to experience kind of 20 range. Seize the present. The past brings regrets. The future brings uncertainty. We have not seized the present. I can't go back in time, and I don't want to do that. But the last 3 years, we've had opportunities to win a Premier League or two or three, a 3P, win one and retain one, win just one, pick up some domestic cups. You are kind of left with a sour taste in your mouth, I would say, in the Champions League last season, because you beat Real Madrid. You lost to PSG. They were better than you, but there was an element of what if. We can't go back in time. Use that to drive you now. How hungry do you want it? I don't care what you lot have won for club and country, because you ain't won nothing as a collective group at this football club. Whatever you done before this, whatever you do, that's your business. As a collective bunch of players, you lot are far too fucking good to not win any bit of silverware. Declan too nice. He does it with a smile, man. But big up Noni for that one, man. I just want to know where Marcel is at. He was talking all that smoke yesterday. Now what PSV put them in a split, Virgil van Dijk was nowhere. But man put... That kills me from Van Dijk, because I saw that live. Like, a man just put his hand up. At least with Romero's one, as much as I hate Spurs, he tried to do the sliding, courageous John Terry thing. He's banged off his hand. I can understand the thought process. Van Dijk, I don't know what you're doing. Like, thought you're playing basketball. I'm talking about the quad, because this team can actually do the quad relative to the rest of the league in Europe. We can do it. It might even be more likely than not his son. Defying quad, because that could be winning 4 games on the spin. I don't know, though, man. And I said it on TalkSport, yeah, like, God forbid. But the only thing that would not make me believe we'll win is if Rice gets injured. I don't think that, yeah, big up the squad, everyone's standing up to be counted, and I'd still back us all the way. But you lose Rice, it's gone down the toilet. Like, it's gone down the toilet. It's like having a party and the police locked it off. If Rice gets injured, we're in trouble. Like, that is what I feel. Like, there's many players that you can say important, but I do feel we would miss Saka with everything he does. We can kind of maneuver and box smartly there. Gabriel Magalhaes, I love the guy to bits, and I don't necessarily think it's as easy as this, but we can box a bit smart. You lose Rice, I don't know what you do in midfield, because for me, I'm on just taking a leaf out of Wenger's book if that's the case. Zubimendi, just be the lone 6. Eze, Odegaard, make something happen, man. But we all know that. We mean Kai in midfield. But hey, Kai might score the win in another Champions League final. And big up Gnabry as well, man. Now, for real, Rice is a mentality monster. He literally gets better as the game goes on. He's cold. Yo, DJ and the people. Chelsea next. But, broski, what is a Liverpool? I don't know, man. They're on to Marseille. You lot are on to the guy, and I love it. I almost feel sorry for him. I don't. That just felt like the right thing. Still buzzing. Gonna go watch the game again. I'm probably not going to my bed until like already 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'll be up at like 7. I have a bit of a lay-in, 7, cheeky 7:30. I'm going to watch the game again. I'm going to make some TikToks. I'm going to cut up the reaction bit of this video. I've got stuff to do, man. We'll be live in the afternoon at some point. We got Kenny Ken and DJB. I'm already doing the most in our group chat. I'm already doing the most in our group chat. DJB, you're my guy. We have to speak about Arteta. Kenny Ken. He told me Declan Rice was not world class. We have to speak. We have a new level of maturity. Because you know what? We've shown we can compete before, but this is the first year. Yeah, because we beat Real Madrid this year. I think we're like, okay, cool. Like, we can actually, keyword, compete. Like, on the day, anyone can beat anyone. You lot got things, we got things. We're a good tactical team. We got belief. We can actually compete. And if you believe you can compete, that's it. Now, if you're talking semis and all of if you're talking semi-finals and all these things, then it's a different ball game, innit? But it's time now, man. The boys can feel it. Maturity is growing to grind out the wins. The world is in danger if we win these majors, bro. Genuinely, y'all better watch out. Facts. Exactly, the dynamics are different in February and May than they are now. So let's just pump the brakes on the trophy hype. Things look promising, but let's just make sure it's not a mirage. It's true, but isolate to the 90 minutes and beating Spurs in today and whatever, week by week, game by game, day by day. We consider what you said, because I clearly agree with that, but also we marrying. Bro, life is short, bro. To a degree, you have to live in the present. If we got battered, everyone be waffling negatively. So we won, be happy. But tomorrow, well, it is tomorrow. It doesn't mean anything. Cool, we beat Bayern Munich. Cool, we won the North London derby. It is what it is. On to Chelsea, on to Brentford, so on and so forth. Because we're gonna need to. We're gonna play. Boy, we're gonna have to be amazing. Like, we're going to have to be amazing. We got a target on our backs. Relish it. Let's go now, man. Big up DJ and everyone. Haven't felt like this about my club since 04. Big up Arteta. This squad is right. I'm not gonna lie, Kay. I'll only believe. I hear you and I agree with it. But 04, I knew. Maybe I was a naive kid, but like, we're gonna win silverware. I don't know. I believe we are, but we need to win silverware for me to feel like this. We've arrived. Remember this feeling. There'll be bumps, but I'm very confident we'll win the PL title. But you know, football fans, man. Like, when we drew against Sunderland and the games the next day, it was all doom and gloom. There's been bare doom and gloom and excitement already this season. And what? I couldn't tell you how many games in it, but we probably played like 18, 19 games. Obviously, compare the game week before the international break till now. Fans are gonna be up and down and all these things. And the only things I would say genuinely this season, I know you can't go back in time. We should have won at Anfield, or we should have got, you know what, let me be humble. We should have got a point at Anfield, and we definitely should have beat City at our place. And you know what? I want to beat City. I want to beat City at the Etihad. We want to win every game naturally, but I want to beat City at the Etihad. Calafiori is everywhere, all at once, bro. Some people wanted him sold. Some and people get things wrong. Some people said, "So Calafiori, he just gets injured. Calafiori is going to replace Gabriel Magalhaes as the left centre back." Shut up, man. All you tilt tactical duns is not. You don't know what you're talking about, bro. Just shut up, man. Just shut up. Smoke him. I'm not even going to allow him. PSV, bro. Not the team we hit for 7. God damn. Oh my God, what happened to if I never, bro, you're nothing. If I was a Liverpool fan, genuinely, I would, and maybe Spurs, you're nothing special. We lose every week. We lose every week. I'm loving it. I'm seeing Curtis Jones pour his heart out. And even that, yeah, you see, when your team's losing, the battle cry thing is dead. Like, when you do it once, it's cool. But every week, I'm seeing Van Dijk try rally the troops. Curtis Jones try rally. It's dead, bro. You, man, Amidi. It's over, man. You got fucked off to IB for after you ran the league, in which is our fault. Party mode. You gave a goofy youth money. He went sell fridges and bought all the designers. Slot don't have style. It's dark. You got excited. You got excited. You bought drip when you needed to buy skanks. You bought drip when your yard don't have no central heating. And what I mean by that is you can all of them at some point it will click for Liverpool. Maybe not under Slot. They got Isaac bad boy, a TK cold. Verts is down to you in it, but you've got the ability to turn it around. All them attack hype. Obviously, Salah new deal as well. That's a hype. It's great. Goals win games. Great attack. Collective. Some of the best collective group. Potentially Liverpool could say, maybe I wouldn't give it to them because I'd have to think. But as collective attackers, up there, I could say the best in Europe. If Salah's on song, if Isaac's on song, if this one's on song, if that one's on song, it's great. But the bread and butter, midfield, they've needed a 6 for years. They tried to get Zubimendi, Gravenberch, short-term fix last year. Everything's a mess with the existing players. I don't know if it's hunger, tactics, everything's just going mad. I don't know. Needed a 6. Needed a right back, a proper right back, not for me. Needed a right back. Needed 2 centre-halves. You got Leone, fair enough, he got injured, but he's 18 for a team that just won a trophy. And if I was Liverpool, I guess Liverpool fans probably, away from being happy about winning the Prem, probably thought maybe we should have won the League Cup because we got to the final, ironically, you know, against his ex-old club. Maybe we should have done better in the FA Cup. Maybe we definitely should have done better in the Champions League. So they got complacent, bro. They should have been that hunger, but that ain't my business, bro. That's why, honestly, I'll be the happy. I genuinely think I'll big up everyone. I'll be the happiest Arsenal fan if we win it. I actually think out of all the millions, I'll be the happiest. But I'm not just happy with one season. It's about attempting to have a dynasty. Is that possible in football? Unless in England, unless you do the City thing, I don't know. Imagine if Arsenal lost 4-1 at the Emirates against PSV, the world would kill us. Trust. Quick take. Which club is the most complete right now? Real talk. What do you mean by complete, though? Marcel out here twerking for other teams instead of worrying about his own club. Trust. Man, I'm doing a super buying. Fuck I. Well, unironically the best team in the world right now on form. It's us. We need the trophies to cement its legacy now. DG, by the way, shout Zubamendi. He did his thing. People gas him up often. He's the reason we got the first goal. He won the Zubamendinho. Nobody lost the ball against Spurs. And you know what? Big up Kenny Ken, because he said something and maybe he's right. Like, we bought Zubamendi for Europe. You know, these games he shows up. We're sick at football, man. The man said DG must have been stressed not being able to take his top off in the TalkSport studio. You never know, man. Weird things have happened. Noni was good even before the goal. I know it felt initially naturally shook off a bit of ring rust, and then he was ready to go. All my mate can say is come back when you got 20 PL and 6 champs. I said that's all you can say. Bro, allow the history merchant thing, man. It's gonna be peak loss if we win fuck all again this season, bro. Then Arteta, you got to sit in the dark room and we got to interrogate you, boy, and everybody. But it's not even your fault, but I'll be on you. Man said, big up CJ, the Egypt TalkSport legend. Appreciate you, Tom. I got 5 on it. Need to take care of Chelsea on Sunday. Hopefully, we can stay healthy. I'm going to go full goblin in May if we seal the deal. Are you not entertained? Ask them again. Man said, TalkSport people thought we'd lose today. Swear, I never heard that. Because to be fair, they didn't say that to me. The universe better stop this ish. God ain't going to stop it. Too many of God's chosen make the match days go, chill. Big up, God. We're staying humble. Pick your language wisely. Bayern have scored 65 goals so far this season. We limit them to 5 chances, 1 shot on target. This is crazy from the boys. Big them up. Whatever Arteta and his coach staff are doing, Nicholas Hover as well for the set pieces and that. Mazzolini. Rivals don't like that. We're the best right now. If you beat teams in... Oh, sorry, seen that already. Fun fact, we are first in the Prem and in the Champs. We're still missing half the team. We are missing half the team. We have won a lot of games. I can't confirm that because I don't look at the league table. I do look in July because we're gearing up for the new season. I will look at the end of the season in May. I don't know, man. If we just run very fast, score a lot of goals, work hard, pray. May 2026. DG, you still don't believe me when we win the PL, we get access to top talents. The likes of Pedri and Yao Mao will become an option. Those guys are probably watching us smoke buying. Yeah, we're not getting Pedri and Yao Mao. But I hear it. Maybe those caliber of talents, one day one might be available. Or we might be able to throw our hat in the ring and try a thing. Why do I feel so nervous that we are not going to win a major? Because I feel like us Arsenal fans, our PTSD is healing. But we've still got that. And I think, well, definitely on my channel, big up all of you lot, you know. I still think, you know, us as Arsenal fans, and it's still there. We still have this element of 2 things. We feel like the only ones that can stop us are ourselves. And we do that. And it's almost like the better we do, the more excited we get. But then we're so scared and been hurt before. We don't fully want to jump into the abyss. And as you see in the chat, some of you like jump into the abyss and just start going crazy. Absolutely crazy. Can I go ahead and book my May flight to London? Book that. Even if we don't win, yeah, me and you will go out. We'll have a great time, man. We'll have a great time. Bring this. Big up Mumsy. But I swear down, if we get the champs in the league, I'm doing shit I promised her I never do. Tranquillo. Miles had a hard time, but not many left backs are going to get the better of Elise. And that's it. Carl, the young German, he's going to be a world-class player, man. Like, I don't know if he's been capped by Germany already. Surely he's going to go do the thing. DG, man, look good, and I'm a little bit shook. I've been telling you. And I can't wait for Rants on Friday. I can't wait. Rants and Rooney. I told you. Rants and Rooney. Did he do watch along? Because you know what we do. You know about my Arsenal crew. You know about the colour boy dudes. Hey, corners open. And the thing is, we're warming. Man United, we got you in January. You know you're getting put in a backstrap. Again. And you know what, Man United? You lot should chat to Bayern Munich because you know about Calafiori making a difference in the final third. You know about that. You know about Tim. Hey, Man United, you know about Timber scoring from corners as well. I swear down he scored against them, man. Corner boys in the building, gentlemen, so we hit anything but women and children. Red Devils in the mud. Liverpool spliffing themselves. Spurs pack. The Chelsea pack is pending. We're lit, man. We're the pride of London, man. Biggest fucking club in the world. I don't care what trophies you can tell me. I got 20 this and I got 5 champs that. We're the biggest club in the world, mate. I don't care. I don't care because everybody talks about us. Everybody. Certain man will win the Premier League. Arsenal. When you not do the Arsenal like ASSNA, shut up, man. Half of you Man United fans on this channel, big up the real Mancunians around the world and those actually in Manny. You Peckham Reds, you know you love Arsenal. Come over here, man. Just join us, man. Just join us. It's dead now. Give it 5-10 years. Man don't know about Salisbury. There's Man United fans that grow up ain't seen them win the Prem. To be fair, there's Arsenal fans, but Man United with the big bad bullies in it. Darkness. What phase this slot? You know what? We have to allow stock. At the end of the day, is one side. DG, if we don't win anything, I'm never watching football again. Are you Tottenham in disguise? Respect. Why did nobody give us a chance considering we lost 1 game all season, DG? I don't. To be fair, I must have been in a bliss because I haven't seen anybody completely write off Arsenal's chances against Bayern Munich. Yeah, the pagans are gonna do you're gonna lose and that, but I never saw anybody convincingly say we're gonna get duppied and things like that. If I'm 100% honest with you guys, you can't say that, DG, my bro. If you wanted to stream, you would have, but you chose TalkSport. Hey, man. Game's the game. I was bummed you weren't here for the watch along, but more happy that you're getting a big opportunity. You're no longer a best kept secret. I am. They don't want to share the litness, but I came to a conclusion a long time ago. I just have to become undeniable. And you know what? I have to big up you lot. If you've ever hit the like button, if you've ever subscribed, if you ever big up you lot, people. Because 2024 was a tough year. 2025, we're cooling, we're warming, like we're doing all right. We're doing all right. 2026, I owe it to you lot. Like we're probably gonna do 2026, 2027. By hook or by crook, like we're gonna go up the gears, man. The context of the Chelsea game is insane, cold. We got the 3 wise men in Saka, Eze, and Noni with Jesus currently resurrecting. We're good, man. Don't forget Noni, man. And you know what? Timber in the build-up to the game said, like all the Christians in our team pray together. Like whether you're praying together or praying alone. I like the fact that they're praying together. Forget all the religious talk and stuff, but it's a brotherhood thing, innit? Like all them, you know what? Yeah, all them kind of things. And this is what annoys me because cool, like you can run bants, but you see and I'm not just saying this about Arteta because I think all of these managers do it. They all do funny little things like light bulbs and the Anfield atmosphere. Anyone that understands sport, or some people in the working environment, if you manage a team, the psychological aspects of getting people to buy into stuff and ride for each other, these are the things that are not glamorous. I think in football, all man see is sign great players and just money. Like it's not how things work. I was the only person in this chat bigging up Noni and saying, watch what he does when he comes back. Cap, I was as well. It's different this year. It does feel a bit different, but it's got to be different next year, isn't it? Like this year, we're ending it silverware. It's not. We're not. We won the Champions League in May. Big up the galleys. But you get the point. How am I feeling? Like $1 million, man. Like $1 million. Quadriceps, maybe. Bless up yourself, man. Yeah, I did see Dalman, man. Dalman's cold. So it's just a shame that Carla, it's been a tough year for us at youth level. I would love to win the youth league. I don't feel we have the collective quality. I think we've got 1 or 2 standouts. If I'm honest, I think a lot of our players get scholars and sign pro deals purely so we can have a competitive squad. I don't think any of them, a lot of them are going to make the grade. But yeah, man. Rice put the armband on and leveled up again. DJB needs to answer for his crime. Make sure you're here 4 p.m. Don't go hiding when Arsenal win nothing. I literally can't. I'm on YouTube, mate. Like, whatever. I don't even know what TVs you bought, what you look like. Just make sure you smash the like button if you're going to speak nonsense. Make sure you're here when we do. I never thought Rice was world-class, but he's starting to put in these types of performances. World-class, man. I really respect your work rate, DG, because people like you are here, man. If you haven't smashed the like button, then what are you doing? Big up everyone. Rice and Zubi, those two, we have no replacement anyways. Welcome back, Arsenal. I've missed you, but I've seen you faithful. I'm not going to lie, man. Yeah, man said don't hide on my own channel. What up? Do you know what? I've survived as an Arsenal fan, full stop, let alone coming onto YouTube. Do you think not winning, as much as I want to win and I would cry and do all of those things? You lot, and I'm speaking to my Arsenal fans, you lot know what we've survived. Nothing that can come now can really break me. I've survived masses. The Chelsea Dons have been puffing out chests lately. Might have to show have to show smoke for them on Sunday. Have to, man, because they ain't beating us at their place since 2018. Obviously, we finished ahead of them. But over everything, it seems like social media Chelsea fans, they're still rattled about the whole Timber Mascara thing. Try harder, try harder. Big up American Gooner. Unks, one love. Lateness is greatness, as the man said, man. Hit the share, it helps a lot. Come on, let's be real. Arsenal always accused of having mentality issues. What is this Liverpool squad doing? Even with poor tactics, they shouldn't be losing this many games. They have, it's true. The only way Arsenal can kind of shut up those hoodoos about mentality and all of that kind of jazz, I can't lie, is to win stuff. And to kind of, you know how we're putting in performances and results, do that at crunch time at a very minimum as well. Do you think MLS struggled tonight because of not having game time, or maybe that Elise is that good? Elise is just that good, bro. And it's a learning curve, bro. Because now you see the levels. You know, we've seen you do it against Madrid and PSG. A bit of it's Elise. A bit of it, there is a lot of space. We need to, and a part of it probably is you're out of rhythm and things like that. So, yeah, man. Don't forget they suffered a bereavement, a bit of empathy. Listen, RIP Jota, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to, I'm not saying you, but I do think it's a bit disrespectful, like, to Yotta's family, like, to Yotta's soul. Let the man rest in peace, full stop, yeah? Let the players get over it. Not you that you can get over it, but I don't think Jota, obviously, unfortunately, not being here with us is the underlying factor with Liverpool, because a team like Liverpool, if anything, like, them things make people stand up more to be counted. So we're not even going to go and do all of that. Like, there's clearly tactical issues. There's clearly mentality issues. Every individual player is stealing a living right now. Slot looks like he's lost the plot. It's like there has to be a whole review over the recruitment. Whoever recruited who, whether it was Slot or the people that make the decisions that bought. I don't know if it was Slot who wanted Verts and, you know, all of those kind of things. So there needs to be a review on recruitment. Players need to look at what they're doing. Players, I don't want to take it there, but just on top of football, you don't look complacent. You don't look hungry like you used to Liverpool. And maybe we'd be looking at Liverpool a lot more differently and a lot less harsher had they not have won the Prem. Because maybe that was the best and worst thing that happened with Slot. Because people are now doing I still think Liverpool are going to get top 4, but if they move like this, it's dark, man. Trossard loss will definitely hurt some. True. We must stay humble. Chelsea spanked Barca. We crushed Chelsea Sunday. We are closer to the title. The problem with Zubi is that we all compare him to Partey, and it's not a fair comparison. He better Partey, bro. Calafiori's a bad man. Blasts his shots on goal 30 yards outside the box. Bless up, playboy. Pigeon settings. Come on. We come a long way. Mo on Football Terrace said Arsenal should be happy for a draw. To be fair, a draw, I would have taken a draw before. I wanted revenge, but a draw wouldn't have been the worst result. But you get the point. Just came back from the Emirates. What a game. Big up, my guy. Come on. And at least they will do that to you. And it's a learning curve. Like, we've seen Miles Lewis Skelly equip himself, but at least they will do that. Is what it is. You need to learn from that, innit? Hopefully we beat Chelsea on Sunday. Elise and Carl were a problem in the first half. For me, it was more of how we set up. And I'm not against how we set up, but a byproduct was they were getting a lot of space. Carl was the one I was like, oh. And even the goal they scored, like the last goal we scored was my favorite one because we won the ball back and boom, 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 like we've done it. Obviously, I was disappointed when Bayern scored once again, but like that's the level in it because there's been times mishaps have happened in games in the Premier League and a teammate done that to us. Like it felt like 3 passes, bang balls in the back of the net. So it's all a learning curve because you can't afford to do that. Like when it's semis and finals and all these things. DG, how you doing? I'm doing well, my guy. Do you think we can win the league and Champions League double? Define what you mean by that. Do I think we can win the league? When I see the way we're playing now compared to a year ago, that could be defined as winning the league. When I see us against Bayern Munich, where they've had our number and how we performed, that could be winning the Champions League. So if you marry in what we've done in the last 2 game weeks in the North London derby and now, that could very well be the double. Of course, if you're talking about winning silverware, mathematically, we have a chance. We just need to keep going, keep running very fast, take it game by game. It is only November. Arteta, shout me. I got the PR unlocked, man. If you're, you know what? I think so there's a Champions League. To answer this question, there's a Champions League on the table, there's a Premier League on the table, and then there's a Champs and a Prem. I think we can compete. If I had to put money, I'd put my money. I'll put 99.9% on the Premier League, the rest on the champs. Yeah, man. Let Yota rest in peace, man. Let Yota rest in peace, man. Let us win the league, bro. Watch how I'm gonna be moving on Man City fans, bro. I'm still salty about the be humble stuff. I can't move to City fans. Like, who knows them? Do you know them? Like, seriously. I don't know how it is in other countries, but City? There's a run. Everyone knows a one rogue City fan that used to be an Arsenal fan, but actual Mancunians, or I don't know, someone that's from India, and the first Premier League game he watched Danny Mills, and he's now obviously a City fan. No, I don't know City fans. Who knows? You know City fans? I don't know them, brothers. Teams are actually rocking up to Liverpool with confidence they can pull something against them, wouldn't you? On current form, you know, balls over the top, they could be in problems. Set pieces, they'll go to sleep. They're in a bad moment psychologically. Every week I watch Liverpool. There's so much gaps in defense. The midfield as well. It's easy to bypass that midfield. That defense is struggling. The attack is in issues. They haven't solved the midfield really. The right-hand side, the partnership's not happening. Kirk is probably the one that, I'm not going to say shocks me the most in it, but it does shock me because it felt like, I don't know why, maybe it's just one of those things, but Kirkez is that you thought, like you could see, you know, sometimes you watch teams, yeah, and you could just, and you see certain players, you looked at Kirkez like, that's a Liverpool signing there. Like you could see him fit in Liverpool like a glove. Weren't the case. Liverpool get battered everywhere they go. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Has Arteta changed for you, DG? He came in green. He's adjusting faster and being less passive, e.g. tonight versus our Liverpool game. I've said that. I feel the Newcastle game away, the penny kind of dropped for the gaffer to know when to complicate things, to know when to reinvent the wheel, and to know when to just keep things steady. But for me, so I agree with, I see where you're going. So I hope that answers your question. But for me and my own opinions, the only way Arteta changes is if he wins stuff. And I'm only speaking for myself now because I've said it. Like you lot killed me for it. I think Arteta, from a tactics, you know, I'm a footballing nerd. From that kind of stuff, like tactics and you know, and I'm moving the left back here and all that kind of nerdy stuff around football. Like I love all that Bielsa stuff and Pep stuff and Arteta stuff. I think you're a genius in that regards. I think you've shown you can compete. I think you've let your nuts hang at this football club since you've signed for it, with everything you've done on and off the field, recruitment, players that have gone, everything. I think you have found ways of reinventing. There's so many things I praise you about. So I could be waffling about, like, if I park off on this side, all the good things about the gaffer, yeah, that's all great, yeah. And I could talk about that all day, probably for another 2 hours. When I look on the left, are you a winner? And until you become a winner, that's all I'm interested in now. Because you've shown me that it's believable. It's not a pipe dream no more. So every year we don't win, which hopefully this is the last one. Hey, like I said, we're a good team. Show me you're a great team. You're a good manager. Show me you're a great manager. If Arteta left Arsenal tomorrow, I'm not saying he's the biggest and baddest, after what you've seen tonight and in general, do you really think he wouldn't be in a job long? Any manager that got, like Real Madrid gaffer gets sacked, Barca gets sacked, this one, PSG gets sacked. I'm not saying Arteta will get the job, but he will definitely be on that shortlist. When you strip everything back and just look at football at its purest level. But if I believe that, win me something. Because the fans deserve it. The players deserve it. So yeah. Has to win something. All bias aside, we're literally the best club in Europe right now. I hear that, but I want to be saying that about me, man. I got a cousin who supports Man City, supported United until Tevez joined City. Them man aren't serious. See what I'm saying? Supporting players. I do sometimes wish here that, how do I make it make sense? Pardon me. As much as I love Arsenal, I do sometimes wish that I was them weird guys that don't support teams. They just love the game. I wonder what life would look like. But yeah, we won. Everyone is starting to see the truth. Like I did Timber is generational. Tim Beasy. But tomorrow we do play. You know what? Let's do player ratings now. And then tomorrow, actually. Why the emotions are still kind of raw. So let's look at what we've got in front of us at this moment in time. Arsenal 3-1. We snatched it in the last 20 minutes. We did take the lead before 10 minutes later. We conceded complete domination for a free scoring side in Bayern Munich with several quality players, top draw players, you name it, in it. Like, let's not cut the crap. And company, I won't lie, I never rated you really. I thought you was a good manager at Burnley. Last night I was up watching highlights and reading stuff. I was like, okay, like Pep must have been watching this because your two managers in Arteta and you that are from that school of thought. Ironically, we've got Maresca, another one. But domination, we found a way to stifle them. We've obviously had more shots, had more corners, exploited the shots on target, the shots in general. The most impressive thing is the mentality for me. I know you can't just do that, but yeah, we can talk about tactics and moments and stuff. You wanted it. And to be fair, I've never felt that's been in doubt in the last couple of years, if I'm completely honest with you. But we did what needed to be done. The only statistic that matters is winning games. We can get a clean sheet. We can't have it all. Player ratings. Raya, humble 6. Good 6, though. You didn't have much to do. Don't blame me for the goal. Lewis Skelly. I think a 4, you know. I want to say 5. I'm going to watch the game again. I think he struggled today still. I love Lewis Skelly, but I think he struggled today. Timber, 10 out of 10. Saliba, 9 out of 10. Mascara, 9 out of 10. Zubamendi, 8 out of 10. Rice, 10 out of 10. Eze, 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. Saka, 7, like your number. Marino, a good 6, man. I thought you did your thing, but like second half, I needed you to put the ball in the back of the net. Trossard, 5. You weren't on the pitch long enough, unfortunately. Got robbed in it of his opportunity. Ben White, Odegaard, not really, like, just done what they needed to do. Martinelli, 10 out of 10. Came on the pitch, impacted the game, put the game beyond reasonable doubt. Madueke as well. I'll give you 10. I would have given you a 9 bonus point for scoring. You did your thing. In the minutes you play, I think you looked a bit rusty in the first moments. Cool, you had to warm up. Other than that, you was on it. You obviously got the goal. Pick up your thing. Calafiori, 10 out of 10. You came on, whatever the gaffers told you to do, come on the pitch and impacted. Respectfully, these 3 subs can't ask anything more from you lot. Can't ask anything more from the team. And I must admit, Bayern, you got some players, man. Carl, if you want to join us. Elisa, if you want to join us. Tom Biscoff, if you want to join us. I do like Pavlovic. I do like that ball from Kimmich out to the right. Kimmich is cold, man. Kimmich is cold, man. DG, they said Noni couldn't score. He's going to have to go on a run now. Wouldn't surprise. Oh, Noni found a goal at the right time. Who are we playing on Sunday? I've seen Rice score against West Ham. Marino bag against Newcastle. Eze against Palace. Forcing it, but I've seen Rice score against Chelsea. He did get released as a kid. Bring on Sunday. So yeah, man. Best depth in Europe. Life changed, man. I'm not used to this depth. You're gonna have to get used to it. Skelly got thrown in the deep end and was expected to swim. Skelly's our guy, but he's been thrown in and held it before. He's held it before. So you done it once, you could definitely do it again. You just hold that today, learning curve, you'll be back, and you'll get your time. Big up DG. Big up DG Corner Boys. Come on. The script is in. Odegaard 2. Noni is a street player. Love that. I will say this, Eze as well, but Noni feels like, I love Saka, love Martinelli, love all our attackers, but it feels a lot of it is like they do what it's just repetition of training, innit? And obviously Noni's the same, but Noni feels a bit off the cuff for me. I've always felt that since we've got him. Just feels a bit off the cuff. I feel he expresses himself a bit more. Got time for Noni, man. I get the method to the madness. I love this club and the community. Facts. The minute Marcel comes out, it's dark for him. We're on to him. He's clearly running. But we'll be on to him. DG, what team is in top place in the league and Champions League? Some of you lot are saying Arsenal. I'm not sure, man. I don't look at the table. In the US tomorrow, it's Thanksgiving holiday. Thank you for all you lot. I big up the Americans. Happy Thanksgiving. Liverpool did play like some turkeys today. MLS was all right. He's just youthful and playing out of position. Now, I hear that playing out of position, but sometimes you might be asked to play out of position. And in today's day and age, you probably have to be able to play in 2 positions. Like Kimmich was playing centre mid. I've seen you play right back enough times and hold it down. Miles Lewis Skelly has played against Real Madrid and equipped himself. But he just, like, it weren't enough. A part of me wants to say it's a low 5. I'll give him a 4. It's calm, though. I expect that from a young player where you've come in cold. And again, against Elise, I did think for the goal, there's obviously other passages of play, but Mascara and him are ball watching. And I genuinely thought at half time, Calafiori would have come on. But the gaffer done what he needed to do. It is what it is, man. And you know what? Lewis Skelly starts the next game. It's crazy. But that's what it should be, man. 19-year-olds make mistakes. 18, 19-year-olds can make mistakes. We get it done. You should be getting ripped. You learn nothing when you're playing well all the time and you're pocketing players and stuff. You learn when you get ripped. I'd love to interview Varane because Varane's a world-class player, in it. We've all watched his career. But I'm sure it was 2014 World Cup. He got bullied against Germany. He got bullied by Hummels on a set piece. I guarantee you that game made him sit there and go, fucking hell, like, this is their level. You need to be outside your comfort zone, man. So, yeah, man. Tough week for a top Spur fan. Got smacked by Eze. Thomas Wank knows who he is now. Got done by PSG. And Kane went missing for Bayern. Let it all work out. Calafiori came off the bench and made a great impact, man. Lovely ball into the box. Were you at the game, DG? Feels like the Twilight Zone. We are a serious team now. I was on TalkSport, man. But yeah, man, it's a great day out. It was a great game. It was a great day out. But yeah, man, it's late. There's no point boring you lot. Gonna eat some food. Gonna jump in the shower. Gonna watch the game again. Gonna get some thumbnails sorted. And then we're back again tomorrow, innit, man? 4 p.m. We got Kenny Ken. I'll definitely be live before that. Come on, man. Make sure you turn on your notification bells. Most importantly as well, make sure in your notifications you change it to personalized, because that's why some of you get updates. Like, I would have started today. Like, start whatever time I started today, 11:30, yeah? It will give you, look, tomorrow at like 9 a.m., for example, you'll see an email saying I've gone live. Obviously, it's a sheg in it, so don't leave it to task people. So, yeah, man, it's a great day. But tomorrow, the work and preparation for Sunday begins. But on that note, stay safe, stay blessed. Peace. You always just like,